What up, Clicking? We back with another one. This is truth. And today I'll be doing part 2 to What If Naruto Was a Misaki. I'll leave all announcements to the end of the story. So let's get into this. After passing the bell test, Team 7 went on various rank missions, painting, walking dogs, and the most dreadful of all, catching Tor, the cat. During this time, Naruto has been hard at work training, improving rapidly, I might add, not only physically, mentally. Mentally, after every mission he does, he sends clones to the library because he would have read about the secret of the shadow clones. Reading various books and scrolls on tactics, chakra control. After a month of doing this, he has mastered tree climbing and is studying water walking. He is also learning a new taijutsu style, so when they go on the new D-rank missions, after they're done with it, instead of being Naruto being the one saying, can you get a better mission? Because I feel like he wouldn't want to go on a mission so soon that would potentially, end up in a fight or take much of his time, because he needs to train. So Kakashi is the one who says, Kakashi and Sasuke are the ones who complain about wanting to get a better mission. So they get the mission, and the mission is the land of waves. Things proceed per normal. When they come across the puddle, Naruto can sense the chakra coming off and the intentions of the people that are on that particular the demon brothers. He takes out a kunai and channels chakra through it, unconsciously or subconsciously crystallizing the edge of the kunai. When the demon brothers come out and use their chains or goblets to rip Kakashi into pieces, Naruto quickly runs to clash with one of the demon brothers as Gowasu tries to block the incoming kunai with his goblet. As soon as they meet, Naruto's kunai soundly slices through the goblet and accidentally slices Gawasu's arm off. As he screams, causing a distraction, Sasuke quickly knocks out the other one. It's Moazu. Yeah, I think it's Moazu. Using ninja wire to tie them up. And Kakashi comes out, congratulates the team, and takes Sabuza, not Tazuna. As soon as they finish talking, they say they're going back. As he's going and say they're going back to report to the Hokage, but Naruto says he's continuing with the mission. Not in his brash, the way he said it in canon. No, he doesn't say that way. He says it in a much more cool and calm, collected manner. He says that he's going through the mission. As Kakashi is about to protest, Naruto simply asks him a question on what type of village do they live on. Kakashi obviously answers by saying a ninja village, of course. Naruto continues to say, yes, a ninja village, and the war can break out at any time. And when there's war, and when the war is over, we would need help rebuilding. And in truth, Tazuna's village seems to filled with builders. So therefore, they can be able to help us with the rebuilding processes. So So am going. I'm going. With that, he pulls Tazuna by the hand and starts walking back to the land of waves. Without any choice, Kakashi orders the team to continue with the mission. After reaching the boat, things go per normal until they encounter with Zabuza plays out the same up until he gets trapped in the water prison. To get him out, Naruto throws a windmill shuriken and performs the shadow shuriken jutsu, and the one shuriken multiplies into 20, heading straight for Zabuza, who has no choice but to dodge and releasing Kakashi from the water prison. And that Naruto rushes towards Zabuza, performing handsells for the wind combat jutsu and landing a drop kick on Zabuza's chest, giving him deep and multiple cuts around his whole body. Without allowing him to recover, Naruto performs handsells for a water style jutsu. For a water style raging tidal wave, which strikes Zabuza head on. Then, when he was about to finish him off, Haku arrives and saves Zabuza. And with that, Naruto collapses because he used most of his chakra. And yeah, events from there play out the same, just with Naruto being the one who's collapsed. Instead of Kakashi, Sasuke here is furious. Not only did Naruto save Kakashi single-handedly, he also took down Zabuza, not even giving him a chance to do anything. So Sasuke is jealous in this one. He's angry. After that, events play out the same, but where Kakashi teaches them tree climbing, but Naruto already knows tree climbing, so he moves on to water. So he continues with water walking, which is another thing Sasuke is mad about. So his jealousy for Naruto starts manifesting at this point. Naruto being better at him than being better than him. Period. The second encounter with Haku plays out the same. Yeah, everything plays out almost the same. The second encounter is also a bit different. Naruto arrives late to the fight where Sasuke is about to be killed by ice shuriken, should I say? Ice senbone, not shuriken, senbone. In a desperate attempt to save his teammate or acquaintance, Naruto accidentally encases Sasuke in a crystal dome, saving him. Naruto enters without even thinking. Naruto enters the what's that? I know the name. Demon mirroring, mirror, whatever. Haku's whatever dome that is. As he enters the Haku's dome, he takes out yet another windmill shuriken, infusing it with chakra. Also, crystallizing it again, also adding chakra, also adding wind chakra to it, throws it to Haku, and performing the shadow shuriken jutsu once again, instantly breaking the dome and trapping Haku in a crystal dome. I said dome a lot, didn't I? Moving on. Zabuza is killed by Kakashi, by the Chidori. Then Gato and his men come out, wasting no time. Naruto is still angry at this. He's still mad at this point in the story. Instantly crystallizes the air around him into kunai, shuriken, and senbone, and immediately launching it towards Gato and his men, killing them all instantly. Haku having, well, no purpose in life anymore, Naruto decides that they should go back together. They should take him with them. With that, Haku actually agrees and goes with them. And he, how can I put this? He becomes, instead of placing his loyalty to the village, he places his loyalty to Naruto instead. With that, guys, it's done. See, this part is over, and wait, it's not over. Still have to do part 3, which will be coming out, I don't know when I feel like writing part 3, but I think I have an idea of how the story is going to go. So there are gonna be surprises in the story, guys. Wait for that. Wait for that. Oh, and just to another thing, I have this crazy idea for what if, guys, and I need your help with it. This idea of mine is, let's make Naruto a doujutsu of our own creation. Ours, not the Sharingan, not the Byakugan, not the Tensekan, not the Renekan, not whatever doujutsu is available in Naruto. Now, this one is completely ours, not mine, not yours, ours. I need your input in this, guys. Your input. So what I have in mind is this. This is my suggestion to my own video. You can add your own suggestions to how the story of how the doujutsu will how powerful will the doujutsu be. Also, it's not gonna be in this what if. I'm gonna put it in a separate what if, where it's gonna be our what if making it together, meaning you suggest things and I see if I can incorporate them into the story. Got it? Good. But on how gets the doujutsu, we'll get that I know how it gets it, and you have to find out when I make the story, but later on. And what the doujutsu, I'm calling it the Kyogan, meaning Eyes of Chaos. What it allows them to do, it allows him the Chaos Flames, which are violet flames, which burn hotter than the flames of Amaterasu. Also, Thorn Release, which is another thing I've taken interest to, another release which I've taken interest to, whilst reading fan fictions. I think it's dope. I don't know. I think it's dope. Yeah, after Thorn Release, I think it's gonna give him, what's this? Oh, Demon Wings, or Bone Wings, or Raven Wings. I don't know. And in terms of how the eye looks, I don't know, you suggest that. Anything else you want me to add before making that what if? The what if is gonna come out next week Monday, so we have about not gonna come out Tuesday or Wednesday. So you have a couple of days, 3 4 days, 3 days. Wait, you have 2 days to tell me what you want in the story, what you want in the story. How can not what you want, how the Dojutsu will play out or will have, what will it do? Because, well, I need your help with this one. And with that being said, see you next time. This was Truth